Hey everybody, I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. We're looking at my Charlotte Open games the last few days, and this is the last round. I've won my first round and drew my next four. Not very proud of that. This is my last game against Sam Copeland. He's one of the higher ups at chess.com, and I've known Sam for a long time. And his FIDE rating is 2090 and his USCF is about 2230. Something like that. And I'm learning how to breathe. Okay. Let's have a look at the game. I'm white. Come on, computer. Don't let me down. Okay, we played a Queen's Gambit accepted. Played E3. We played one of the main lines that you can find in my D4 course, and where I give A4. So we played pretty quickly. Just the standard moves. And he played knight D5, and I had my first real think of the game. I thought for over 7 minutes about whether to retreat my bishop, or take his bishop, or take his knight. And I decided to play bishop takes D5. And this would look like one of my other games if he took with a pawn, but he took my bishop and I messed his pawn structure up. So we have two knights against two bishops, but his bishop on C8 is pretty bad. He expected me to take the bishop on G5 here, but the engine actually likes what I did, surprisingly. I played knight E4. He saved his two bishops. Queen C2. Queen D5. Yeah, now I started playing suspiciously because white's a little bit better here because his bishop on C8 is so bad. I played knight C3, which is okay. Then the engine does not like rook E5 at all, attacking his queen. It says black should play queen B4. He played queen C7. Now I made another move the engine doesn't like, rook C1. Just trying to keep his C pawn where it is and not let him play C5. Attacked my rook, but I saw it. Then he attacked my other rook, and I saw that too. Guess rook C1 wasn't so good. Then he played rook B8. Probably this isn't the right plan for black, just to play passive. So I put my knight back on E4 where it belongs. Rook to D8. Then I kicked his bishop. Played bishop H6. I played knight E5, attacking C6 pawn. Played bishop B7. And in this position, for several moves after this, I was looking at moves like knight G4. However, in this exact position, I did not look at knight G4. But I looked at it like the next 5 moves and decided not to do it. If I had looked at it here, I would have decided to do it. And white is probably strategically winning after knight G4 because he can't stop knight takes bishop check and his other bishop is terrible. His king would be exposed. So that was really dumb of me not to look at knight G4. I just wasn't thinking about that side of the board. And I played knight C5, which is much worse. And white's still much better here, but knight G4 is close to winning. He played A5, played queen E4, which the engine doesn't like very much. Rook D5, rook D3. So nothing's happening, but he's sort of passive. Engine doesn't like F4 either, wants me to play rook F3. One line the engine gave, which I don't understand, I haven't analyzed it deeply. I thought he would play rook F8, and the engine says this is winning for white, but I don't understand why. I'm totally confused here. This looks like black's a piece up. So I don't know, maybe the engine went crazy, but maybe I am winning, I don't know. Maybe he can't do anything, but I don't understand. So after rook F3, it wants him to play F5. It says that white's much better. I played F4, clamping in on the center, his bishop. Bishop C8, attacking my pawn by discovery. So I played B3. rook b4. I should move my queen off of e4, but I played rook c1. And after bishop f8, I just missed his... I saw that this was attacked because this is pinned. So I played queen e3, and I'm very lucky I'm not losing after queen e3. So the engine said I've been better the whole game, and I've been +2, +2.5, and it didn't like a lot of my moves like queen e4, rook c1, f4. It didn't like the way I played the game. And now I blundered. I didn't see rook takes d4. I'm very lucky this is a draw now. So I thought a long time, and I realized I can still draw the game. The point of rook d4 is after I take, he plays bishop takes c5, pinning my rook, and he's going to be a pawn up for nothing. But I have a tactical trick which saves me. I take and then play rook d7. And the reason this saves me is if he takes my rook, then these pawns are very weak, and he can't save his a pawn. I have knight c4. And eventually white will have winning chances because I have a passed a pawn. So losing a pawn this way is fine because I'm going to win it back. So lucky I have rook d7. Then he plays rook takes e5, which looks like it's winning, but it just gets to a drawn rook and pawn endgame. I take his queen, takes my queen, I check. I offered a draw here, and he declined. Takes, and then he's a pawn up, and I can win my pawn back. So black is better here because my king is stuck to the back rank, but he doesn't really have any winning chances. Can't really do anything. I played rook a5, and after rook a5, he realized he can never move his king up, and I'll just play king g1, king f1. And there's nothing he could do. So he played king g7 and offered me a draw. So he was lucky that I didn't play better that game and get my winning position, and I was lucky his rook takes d4 didn't win right away because I completely missed it. So I sort of bailed out to this rook and pawn ending draw, which was lucky for me. So for some reason, I drew my last 5 games, even though this game was pretty sharp, but my skills did not pay the bills. Unlike C.L. Smith, who got 5 out of 6 and tied for second in the under 1900 section. Go C.L. Smith. He won $400, unlike me. They told me to get out. Anyway, that was my 5 minutes with Ben from the Charlotte's Open. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next time with more 5 minutes with Ben. Bye.